Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Rockies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And they start him out away with a called strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing the hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader is there, makes the play, 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter's got to get rid of it. Wrong for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A couple of hits lead to... John Gray is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And another foul ball. Martinez stands at second with no outs. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Pulled toward right center field. Desmond sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Rockies. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set, and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Nobody out, runner on first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded softly to the right. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ian Desmond. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Desmond. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Hit on the ground is short. DeYoung's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Rocky strand. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, no left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tyler O'Neill. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zones.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
David Dahl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now, obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Riding in once again, Garrett Hampson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wait.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Two men on, 2 out, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Giro. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
The pitcher, number 55.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Number 62 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 62.
John Gray will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bader is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hand. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him, there was no way he was preventing the triple.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now back, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, David Dahl. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting.
In now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready now, Trevor Story. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Martinez is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now, Eric Young Jr. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. That's popped up. Carpenter in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that the inning comes to a close. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
1-man gun for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. A bouncer to the left side. Young Jr. scoops it up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rockies
okay, we're going to get one more look at it
play.
right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dahl is over, and that's the third out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The second baseman, number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Now, boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire, getting an infield.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Hampson leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul. A pause and the 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now
nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up. Wong onto the grass. He's there and records the first down.
The pitcher, number 55, John.
Stepping up to the plate, John Gray becomes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez on the move, and no one will track it down.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Now
into the box, David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. One takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So two are gone in the Rockies' half of the fifth. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The first base.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debra. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2, here it comes. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second runner's going to hold over at third. So a run scores and they remain loaded here with 2 away. At the plate, Eric Young Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ball.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler O'Neill comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Fastball called for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Stepping into the box, Garrett Hampson trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready once again, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Standing in now, John Gray, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Softly hit to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Yadier Molina is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 4. Yadier Molina.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman,
Here's Matt Carpenter. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much
now
all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Alex Reyes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bader moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the first
two away now.
Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trevor Cahill will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
53, Trevor Cahill.
Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That finds the zone, a called strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fast.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Hard hit towards center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Number 1.
Standing in, Garrett Hampson. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Wong will make the catch to retire the side. So digging in now, Harrison Bader, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The center fielder.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Bader.
It's 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story picks it up, and that's the first out. Richard Hardy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cardinals. Number 3.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Desmond giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. John Brebbia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
John Brebbia.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there.
The right fielder, number 9.
Striding into the box, Charlie Blackmon. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
5.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. O'Neill has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. So striding forward now, Trevor Story. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Fouled off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bader over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Eric Young Jr. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Colton Wong will stand in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Young Jr. in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gray takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Carlos Martinez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Trevor Cahill takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Rockies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Michael Wacha gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
This one's flared toward left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Pitch on the way.
Jose.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. These Rockies guys have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Digging in, Colton Wong. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Martinez on at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting third.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Wong onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Wong for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. For his career in this matchup, he's 8 of 14. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Desmond.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First delivery to him on the way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Fastball in there for a called strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is in there. A called strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And now this is booted by Tulowitzki, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now batting,
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
He thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Paul Goldschmidt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Liner toward right center. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Stepping up now, Charlie Blackman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Chopped on the ground to first. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. At third, Arenado reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game. Now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
On to Tulowitzki at second for the force, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Nolan Arenado, a base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Waka's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Garrett Hampson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Hampson, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting, catcher.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonathan Lucroy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Rockies digging in for his second at-bat. Tyler O'Neill 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there with the pitcher coming to the plate. Your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ryan Diggs takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 0, Ryan Diggs.
First pitch on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for the Trevor Story will grab a bat and lead things off.
Number 27, Trevor Story.
Line drive, base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw into second, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The right field
at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right side, but it's well foul. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out.
The batter. The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there, and the hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Rockies 1.
Now
Mike Dunn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Mike Dunn.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Popped him up.
St. Louis.
Lucroy over to his right.
Paul.
And he brings it in on the warning track.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Dunn rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Slow roller out to short. DeYoung gathers it in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Colorado.
And now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in, Garrett Hampson. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch in. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now, Harrison Bader. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 2 for 3. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in
The
once
left
again,
fielder.
Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
Oh, dear.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Now batting, Jonathan Lucroy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed.
Colorado, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Jordan Hicks is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching and
so a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. 0-1 the count.
And batting 9, number 3, Richard Hardy.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. David Freese will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, David Freese.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looks at his sinker there that drops in 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Base hit into right center. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Number 19.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And he popped him up. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Up next,
it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman as he lines it out to center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Dominic Leone takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. This is skied into short left center. Bader calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Number 1.
Striding in, Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Sun Hwan-Oh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Colorado, number 18, Sun Hwan-Oh.
Digging in now, Richard Hardy. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, second
Colton Wong will stand in. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And it's fouled away. Hardy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Clips it behind his back. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Long for 1. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at third. Tony Walters will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a
number 14, Tony Walters.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Dahl. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Runners off for second. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Desmond, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's on the move again from first. Lifted the other way to left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. And the throw to Wong and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. And they leave. Hector Rondon enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 30, Hector.
Striding in to start the 9th, Matt Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now
at the plate, Paul DeYoung.
Shortstop, Paul.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. Colorado came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Mike Dunn earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Hector Rondon closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A guy with a big future and a former first-round draft pick. Mid-90s fastball, good assortment of off-speed pitches. What he's lacking right now is just getting some experience, and he should get that. And when he does, look out. When he puts it together, this guy has a huge future ahead of him.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Zach Davies will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
The right fielder. Matt, I can't wait to see what David Dahl has in store. He finished last year with a bang, the World Series MVP. To carry that into the beginning of a new season like this has to be a big confidence boost. This is going to be another big year from him.
Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he'll pull into second with one away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pops this one up. Aguilar in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth. The third baseman, Travis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first, thanks. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The second baseman, number 1.
First pitch fast. Ball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Giro. He's turning April showers into May howlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Tony Walters. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Settling in now, Wyatt Reyes. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Reyes.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Popped him up. Walters has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strike.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Rockies,
into the box now, Ian Desmond. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies, batting at an even .400. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Tyler Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder.
Riding in once again, David Dahl. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Desmond isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Braun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2. Grounded to short. Throw over to Aguilar at first. He'll take care of him to end the. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia as we begin the top of the fourth.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
This pitch is popped up. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Stays alive, still 0-2. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Hampson, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 1.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Davies will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting. The catcher.
Ready now, Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pops this one up. Arcia into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Ian Desmond, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful rock. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14.
At the plate, Hernan Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anderson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it. Braun makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Blackmon hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out, and the offering. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Wyatt Reyes. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Davies. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Story trying to get there. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Kane. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down. And that brings in the power.
Leading up for the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
Into the box. Garrett Hampson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one
now
away.
Batting. Catcher, Tony.
Stepping into the box, Tony Walters. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Comes set and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Here it comes. 0-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Hampson over at second. Arenado is over at first with one away. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bouncer up the middle, backhanded, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 0-2, he's flown out twice. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
For the Rockies, the center fielder, Ian Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Eric Young Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Eric Young Jr.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up. Arcia on the move. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4. Trevor Cahill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Trevor Cahill.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now
at the plate, Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail it. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Alex Claudio now playing second base and batting.
He's set. Here it comes.
Number 5.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Striding in for the Rockies, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Now batter. Not shortstop.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to one.
Now that well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. This is pulled into right. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Wyatt Reyes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Pitch on the way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Rockies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler Anderson earned his 5th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Zach Davies pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Trevor Cahill works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.